Hi, my name is Jason Rose, and I want to talk to you about the importance of recycling. Did you know that recycling one aluminum can could run a TV for 3 hours, or recycling 1 ton of plastic could save 1,000 to 2,000 gallons of gas, or that recycling 1 pound of steel could run a 60-watt light bulb for more than 26 hours? I work at a plastics company where we process 30 million pounds of recycled plastics per year. We do this because the natural resources cost a little bit more than it does for the regrind, so it allows us a savings. But other areas in recycling, people don't value as much. Let's talk about the past of recycling, then we'll move on to what recyclables are now and what happens if we didn't recycle at all. Recycling is not a new concept. The practice of recycling has been around for thousands of years, predominantly by supply and demand. Let's look at the history of recycling. Pre-industrial times, there are examples of people in Europe gathering bronze and other metals for recycling. There's also examples of people using their chimney ash in bricklaying. During the industrial times, though, we took a step backwards in recycling. Made it really cheap and easy just to throw something away and buy another one new. So we kind of regressed at that point. During World War II, though, when things were very scarce and the war was taking up so much of our precious commodities, recycling was almost a thing where you weren't patriotic if you didn't recycle. We might lose the war if we didn't recycle. So those are some things that helped recycling during World War II. After the war, though, we regressed again. The countries that didn't have an abundance of natural supplies, they recycled. But America, we regressed back to just throwing things away. In the 1940s and 50s, landfilling became a cheap and easy way to dispose of trash. This did not turn around in the 1970s when the drop-off centers made recycling popular again. Now that we've seen what recycling looks like in the past, let's discuss some of the more popular areas of recycling current state. Metals from your car to aluminum foil that you line your pizza pan are recycled. Plastics, most plastics are recyclable. Even though it's a shame that we throw away 73% of all plastics. It takes fossil fuels to create plastic. Now that we know some of the items that can be recycled, let's talk about what happened if we stopped. Well, right now we recycle about 33% of all commodities. That'd be another 33% that would go in the landfill. That would take up more of natural animal habitats. That would cause more gases, more toxic gases from the landfills. And what about our finite resources? Just like I said for the plastics, it would cause some major issues if we were using more fossil fuels on all the plastics. I mean, we just couldn't keep up. I hope that I have helped today discussing the past, the present, and the future state of how this is going. In closing, I'd like to bring up a saying from Mother Teresa. She said, "I only feel angry when I see waste, when I see people throwing away things we could use." Well, I kind of understand that. I had to take some trips to Mexico, some poor parts of the country, and I could see that people really needed some of the things we take for granted that we would just throw away. They would really consider that a blessing. So keep that in mind next time you just want to throw something away. Thanks.